However, if you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel.
Please.
Baby.
I love you too.
I saw those and I knew you would like them.
No.
Okay, so your father Israel.
And
And
not exiting.
not exiting yet. Not dead yet.
Not yet.
No, I'll give my next person. I'll be working on my.
I'm
next
getting
person.
I'm helping you guys out with your stuff and trying to figure out about this sword that I have.
Well, I'm currently... I do believe Diana agreed to our contract, did she not?
Yeah, you're supposed to write out a
Oh.
contract.
Did you write out the rules for it?
No.
That was your homework.
That was
your
the homework I forgot.
My players are so bad about homework.
You know...
I did my homework.
Hey,
You know what?
What was your homework?
Give you cuddles.
Well, there you go.
see, that was my homework,
Actually,
too.
You gave me more than cuddles.
You're
Yeah.
You're supposed to give Dennis cuddles?
This is why I like Dungeon World. Your
No.
homework. Bring your character sheet. You're done.
Hard. Yeah, but that doesn't
You
make
wanna
for an
play Dungeon World
intriguing
too?
and crawling story.
Do we have 2 votes for Dungeon World?
He bought me the book. I think with the intention of me running it again. Or they
Well,
bought me the book.
yeah, like we bought him the book as a birthday present because we knew that he enjoyed it and did not have a physical copy of the book. So
Okay. Well, you don't like fantasy setting, right?
no, I don't mind doing it.
He doesn't run.
I would actually, yeah, I don't run fantasy setting, but I wouldn't mind playing Dungeon World. Specifically because there's another RPG that uses the same engine that I am interested in running, but I would like to play something in
Apocalypse
that.
World?
No, Legacy.
I own that.
Is that also powered by the Apocalypse?
It's you play a family of post-apocalyptic survivors, and so and part of the game is making up what happened, part of the world imploded, or what world even. But then you have the family playbook, which you play in between the individual adventures, and for each adventure you're a different member of that family.
Let's table that and move it on.
Yeah. Anyways, but it uses the same engine, so I would like to
Discussing
play
other games
Dungeon
that we
World.
would like to play while playing this game.
That was the best
know what?
tabling ever.
You know what other game I'd really like to play? Monster Hearts.
You know what I'd really like to play? Demon.
I don't think anyone here wants to play Demon, apparently.
Rude.
I'm gonna go play Fallout 4.
Party, let's do this!
Do you
So-
both have it now?
No, I didn't.
No, we don't have it.
I have Fallout Shelter.
I've been playing Elite Dangerous because it was $15 on Steam.
That's legit.
That's not why you've been playing it.
Well, no, I've been playing it because it's amazing, but also it's $15 on Steam.
I should play
If
it.
Steve-
I have it. I have
You
it.
didn't even
Valve
buy
would
it.
like to give us
I bought
money.
it for you.
Frontier Development.
If Valve would like to give us money, I did detail your car. Just saying, Gabe. I'm just saying.
The whole of Val's car?
Gabe Newell?
He's a-
The CEO of Valve? The guy who wrote Half-Life? Literally wrote Half-Life?
Literally. Not just half of it.
Yeah, no, I didn't either.
Yeah.
That was good.
Okay, you know what? None of you are allowed to touch a computer anymore. Period.
I knew who you were talking about. And also, excuse me.
Done. Violated.
I'm just saying. Question on Gabe Newell.
Well done, sir.
You
Well
touched
played.
another computer.
Oh, well, that's her computer. I don't care. It's half dead anyway, so.
Did I tell you guys what my computer is named? Not that it'll matter to the two of you.
No.
Lifetime. Never mind. When, however, we do
And now you're never allowed to touch a computer.
the drunken history of Exalted, you'll find out who Lifetime is.
Okay,
Not
so.
knowing the history of Exalted is not the same as not knowing the CEO of Valve.
Yeah. One is radically more important than the other.
Slightly.
Radically more important than the other.
Yeah, one is.
Yeah. The
It's not exalted.
no, it's totally Exalted.
Yes, we got that you were both disagreeing about it. Were we actually going to play Demon ever?
No.
Apparently not.
No, we're not. But at least you have plenty of room this time, so that's good.
Well, hey, you know what? We can have an entire episode of Off Topic Theater. We haven't had any.
Right?
It's all been building up.
It's me, building up. So now we're gonna have
This is what happens when you don't flesh out your commas!
This is all your fault.
This is your
If
fault.
only you had put that flashlight on the charger.
Oh,
Yeah.
I needed to charge
Who knew, right? To get into the game, please roll me intelligence plus occult for the damn sword.
Oh, hey!
I think you can do that.
Yeah. Well, I also don't expect that there's ever going to be a moment where he walks around town with a katana because he's a cop.
Well, I have a big coat.
Well, not any feasible moment if he
So
wants to
you
remain
want
in
to
cover.
walk around with your trench coat and a katana?
Actually, I usually have it hidden in my car where
We
it's
are not
close
playing
by.
the right game for that.
What are you talking about?
Yes, we are!
The New World of Darkness is built for trench coat katana wielding individuals.
What's the
Trench
cyber-
coat wearing
What's the
katana
cyberpunk
wielding
game with the Street
demons.
Samurai?
Oh, Shadowrun.
Yes, you're not playing Shadowrun.
Pedotrog had a Cabbage Patch doll.
This doesn't go anywhere good, audience.
Show me on the doll where you want me to touch you. Got out of so many fights with that character from that line.
I told you, this doesn't go anywhere well.
And the villains took the run away.
Alright.
So I need to make up rules for the contract?
Okay.
Is that
Yes.
what's going on?
Yes. There's a benefits on both sides of what's in the book.
May I have
I
the
have
book,
chocolate.
please, sir?
Trish.
Donde estos Bocasaurus?
Mr. Stone.
Bocasaurus.
Mr. Father. Mr. Dr. Father.
I'm vaguely only listening to you right now while I'm trying to come up with backstory.
I know it's hard.
It's not hard. I'm just trying to pay attention.
I guess she's not a prostitute.
Wait, she?
Yeah. Yes. My
Oh.
second persona is a female.
Well, to be fair, if you're gonna flip, you might as well flip all the way.
Demons are genderless.
That's what I mean. If you're trying to cover your tracks,
Right.
I'm
that's my point. If you're trying to cover your tracks, it does make sense. Go ghost or go the opposite sex.
Right?
I mean, you know.
Because honestly, it's a way people think that even if they think you're going to jump bodies, they're still going to describe you the same gender.
Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find him? No. No.
Why?
No.
Which is why the. Oh my god, I'm sorry. No, you know what? I'm not even going to. It's an exalted thing.
Okay, so packs. Here we go.
Okay.
So what does...
Surprisingly, the more I think about running the game, the more I want the Lunar book. The more I think about playing the game, the more I want the Dragon Ball book.
The more I think of either, the more I want the Abyssal book.
The more I want is less homework when I'm trying to play a goddamn game.
Have you met me?
Nope.
700-page rule book. This is why I didn't get involved in your like. Doc was like, "Hey, do you want to get involved in this game Dennis is running?" I'm like, "Sure." It sounds like fun. It's like first you have to watch the 2-hour history lesson. I was like, "Nope,
Nope.
done, so done."
But it's awesome.
I'm sure it's awesome, but like doing the homework, like, no, thank you.
No, the reason why you had to watch it was because it was Dennis and he was drunk.
It was entertaining to watch. Like I did get a good 15-20 minutes into it before I was just like, I'm just so completely not invested in this problem.
Yeah.
By the way, here.
I like my details.
Yeah, you do.
It's almost like the devil is in the details.
And I know what's in the devil.
Espresso. Really? You need espresso.
Oh, you're adorable.
What did you equate it to? Licking the devil's taint?
Yes.
That is in fact exactly what you said. You're investigating your sword.
Yes.
Um,
The mysterious...
Karen, you're running up a contract. You're doing a thing.
I'm looking back at the stuff. Isn't that enough?
Sometimes.
I don't know. I didn't get a thing I'm supposed to be doing.
Chad?
Yes.
There's nowhere to be found.
He was returned to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did I ask
He
him?
was. He
I
was.
asked,
Okay.
I asked him if he was going to talk to someone we preferred to talk to, a priest or a psychologist. I remember asking him that. Or at least I said I
think originally you were gonna send him to me.
Oh, you did ask him,
Mhm.
and you were asking about the best psychologist in the city.
Mhm.
So, yes, originally I gave you the choice. Which would you rather?
Send him to, and I said that I think I'd probably want him to pick which one he'd be more comfortable talking to, and then we continue doing other things as soon as he would get back to me because I told you, and that was.
No, the gym didn't do it.
Oh,
Well, because
considering
I didn't role play a scene with him because we were in the middle of something else.
that's right, and I wanted you to think about the option out of character as a player before we came to deciding game character.
Yeah, because I don't know if he wants religious and spiritual help. I prefer to send him to a demon that's not going to put him down a path that's going to be complicated for me. But I think Father Israel probably no longer going to be an option for him. So I might
Doesn't mean my character still can't talk. I'm still also built as a talkie person.
I mean, who knows? Maybe his next
And I
persona
can-
is a psychologist.
And I can always just smack him around with demon powers until he believes it. Or I can just tell him because he's just at it.
He'll just never remember talking.
He'll just have to get used to jumping bodies. Eventually you'll get another persona. You don't eat him wholeheartedly.
Well,
Which is why I would keep a stigmatic
in
around.
another persona, it's actually going to be harder to keep my end of the contract.
As long as you don't do what I do, which is burn covers as soon as they get
If a
compromised.
stigmatic has a glitch, and demons can get glitches, if you soul pact a stigmatic and then you take their spot, does that their glitch stay on you?
No.
Does their glitch stay on that
You
cover?
supernaturally kick them out of the
No.
supernatural
Okay.
bucket, right? They no longer become a stigmatic; they can become a person. 'Cause that's what happens with other supernaturals. Like if I were to go and convince a vampire to sign a soul pact with me, the vampire ceases to be dies. It ceases to be a vampire. I become
But they cease to
I
be
take its
anything
place.
because they die.
well. They cease to be, but the persona is not vampire persona.
Oh, well,
The persona is still human persona.
Correct. Yes. You were
So
right.
wouldn't that the same effect happen to stigmatic? If you
Yes.
soul pact with the stigmatic, you'd no longer be stigmatic.
Yes. However, if you, the character, want to take that glitch for no other reason than to maintain the integrity of the cover, I'm not going to fight you on that.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Because, as an exception to the rule, stigmatics can get glitches. They get a glitch, that is their stigmata, and so can demons.
okay. So, are you telling me that as a player, I should come up with which one I prefer that Chad would prefer?
Yes.
Okay.
Because the choice was Claudio Chachet
Mhm.
or Father Israel.
I'm going to
Schwa,
say
schwa.
that he wants to go talk to Father Israel
Okay.
because I don't necessarily want to put Claudia on the chopping block.
I mean,
Schwa, schwa.
as a concern,
Mm-hmm.
they have to be affected by the plot in order to be chopped. So, if he goes and talks to Claudia, and for the most part it happens off screen, then she's relatively safe. And that the same applies for any of the NPCs. Like the NPCs that you just hear about but don't actually affect the story,
Mm-hmm.
I think there's no reason to put them in dramatic peril.
I'm
Because
good
it's not
with us
dramatic. They're not
having-
actually in the game.
I'm good with us having nothing to do with Ryohan because he would just fuck us over.
Ryohan your two
Characters cannot be.
I know,
divided into-
and I'm glad for that
Yeah.
because if our two characters teamed up, we would fuck over the ring.
Yeah.
your two characters are unavailable in their hiding.
Yes.
They're
So-
on vacation because they fucked off.
Sure. Okay, I'll send him to Claudia. He's like a priest. How the hell would that work?
Yeah, and in the continuity of Chad's story, that's kind of what makes sense. But if he did want to go to a priest, then that's an element of discovery for the character.
Mm-hmm.
Your choice.
No, okay, I'll send him to Claudia.
Okay.
Apparently I flip phone all the time. Flippity floppy.
He takes a while to get back to you, but he is gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know from his calendar
Mm-hmm.
because you have his calendar. Well,
I have everything.
Nancy has his calendar. That he had an appointment earlier, but he has not come back yet. This is not necessarily concerning.
Mhm.
Chad is free to do as he pleases. Just don't get into trouble.
As long as he comes back and is able to fill his own party. I actually don't believe that we established punishment in case of the bargain.
Pacts don't have punishment.
Okay, so what happens to him if he breaks his end of the deal?
The contract dissolves.
Hmm.
The punishment is the punishment
Mhm.
of a demon pact is they no longer have those benefits anymore. I'm going to give you untold riches and endless beauty as long as you do this for me.
Mhm.
Which is why demons only really can get cult or cover out of the pacts. So if that individual with whom you have made a pact then decides, I don't want to be a part of your cult, I'm going to fucking leave. They're literally at that point walking away from fame and money. I'm sorry, money and beauty. Yeah. That's the demon pacts don't have a
They're not the weird.
sanction. Which, to be fair, if the consul knew about him telling him to make deals with changelings, I think.
You should probably not be making deals with changelings.
It's just
I think as a demon,
Changelings would in generally hate to make demon pact with demons.
I think as a demon, I probably know better than to make a deal with a fae. If I don't, they are.
Most of you know what true fae are.
Mhm.
Most of you know that they kidnap humans and that the humans come back differently. That is about the extent of your knowledge as far as changelings go. The humans... That is about the extent of the knowledge for all of you. None of you are psychopaths. Thus, none of your missions would, with notable exceptions, involve otherworldly entities or physics. Because they wouldn't have to.
Just because my guy knows all about werewolves because I hunted werewolves.
Okay. I'm ready now. It was actually pretty easy now I look about it, and I don't think she's going to be a stigmatic.
You don't think she's going to be sick on it?
Not
What
now.
did you want to do?
Number one, I wanted a pack. I want her to have a permanent job at $200K a year within the company.
Greater resources?
Yes.
Okay.
I
You're
also-
boosting a stat that she has for the record, but since it's a world altering stat, I think that brings her up to 4.
For what, resources? Okay. I want to add her life melded into mine as a personal relationship to boost my cover.
She becomes your cover's girlfriend,
Pretty much.
which is an integral part of the cover.
You'd have to be eating something out of her.
Genius.
Yes.
Not necessarily.
Doesn't she? Have
We
a-
always
where is-
interpret-
where is
we
she
always
getting it?
interpreted the rules to say that covers are you taking from other people.
Mhm.
But effectively what she's taking is Diana's choice. She is strengthening her own cover with this
I
contract.
should have Victor sign a contract with you, my boyfriend, because we're already dating.
Would you like to sign this contract that means that you're in a
I mean,
relationship
like-
with me permanently?
The ethical ramifications.
Are pretty horrible. Like,
But I mean, it's I am
I
totally
like
okay
it.
with this because it is within the spirit of what is written for the rules. The contract or the cover clause is you strengthening your cover via this contract.
Mhm.
Who's to say that you can't just write in people's realities?
I'm a demon, of course I can. This is what I do.
Okay.
And then I also want her to become the head of my cult of
Okay.
hackers.
So you are getting cover. You're getting a medial cover benefit.
Yes.
She's getting a greater resources benefit.
Yes.
Lifelong duration.
Yes.
Duration always counts on the demon side, by the way.
That's fine. Because it's a permanent job, because obviously she'd be my
Yes.
girlfriend, PA.
What else is she getting out of it?
Well, I was gonna give her some crafts and computer, but now I'm looking at your dots.
No, you. So
No,
as
it's a balance in your favor right now. You need to give her more.
I need to
otherwise
give
you're
her
spending. Otherwise you're spending more willpower. You don't
If
have
it's
to.
if it's equal, you spend 1 willpower to enact the pact.
more. Oh, okay.
If you get more out of the pact than they do, you have to spend an extra willpower.
Okay,
You have
so
to spend
currently,
extra willpower according to the difference.
so currently I
Yeah.
have 5, she has 3.
So you'd
And
have
this
to
is
spend
before your
3
cult.
willpower.
Mm-hmm.
This is before the cult?
Mhm.
Yes.
The cult benefits me?
Yes.
Yeah.
The cult.
Cult is a D.
Your cult benefits you.
How much does that benefit me in terms of numbers? Give
I
me the
think
math on this, because I'm looking at the book and it's
a little vague.
a little vague.
When it talks about the benefits, it's talking just about the benefits, and then afterwards it shows you how to do the calculations, or
Mhm.
just before it shows you how to do the calculations. But it doesn't tell you while you're doing them.
It seems like he's counting merit dots.
Not necessarily.
No, okay, here's the...
So each benefit has a rating, greater, lesser, medium.
Yeah, okay, so... Cultists would be...
I think that one's unique because it can be anywhere from 2 to 5.
I'm gonna say 2.
Okay, so you're up to 7.
I'm up to 7, which then means I can give her crafts and computer plus 2.
And bring it up to 5 on her, 7 on me.
I don't think you can give abilities, but you can give merits.
That's what I mean, that for
So-
her merit dots.
Merit
Isn't that a
dot?
merit dot?
Crafts is a skill.
Crafts is a skill.
Computer's a...
Computer's a skill.
Special.
What you could do is give her professional training, the merit, assuming she doesn't already have it.
Well, even if she does.
You can increase her merit of professional training.
Okay. She doesn't actually have a character sheet at the moment.
I know. I was like, that's why I'm kind of
We can go.
fudging figures.
Yeah.
But I'm starting. It's just resources of 2 to start with
Mm-hmm.
because she works a high-paying job in a ship town. So
Right.
she's got a lot of extra disposable income,
Yeah, she does.
or at least a decent amount of disposable income.
Right.
So you're at 7. Professional training.
Professional training.
Did you want that to be a greater or a medium?
I like to do a greater.
Okay.
To bring it.
That will actually give her 3 dots of professional training.
That's fine.
Okay, well,
That brings it up to
translate
6. It's greater, so it has a 3-point value.
Mhm.
It's affecting a merit, so it gets 3 dots because it's not a societal merit; it's an internal merit.
Yeah, well, I was
Change that
just doing, you got 3 and then you had another.
I swear it says you could
Yep.
change their skills. Maybe I'm...
Changelings can do that; demons can't. It made me very, very sad.
You can also
No, it
give
says
her-
I can do skills.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Skill, granting a mortal craftsman greater ability in her field of choice is another traditional demonic blessing, and 1 demons are all to rate grants. Easy benefit and requires little time to take effect. Skill benefits come in lesser, medial, and greater varieties, corresponding 1, 2, and 3 die bonus to the
Okay.
skill in question, respectively. A 1-point skill benefit can also grant a specialty.
Your choice then. Sorry.
Well, then I'm gonna keep that. I want crafts and computer because then she can build me stuff.
Okay. Why don't
Smart.
you make that
What level?
medial for 2, and then also promise her like eternal beauty or some shit, so she can have striking looks for 2, and then that'll balance it out.
Or she can do 2 dots of crafts and 2 dots of.
That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
She's already pretty. I don't need her to be striking.
You can't fit 2 dots of computers. Well,
It's not 2 dots. It's a 2-die bonus.
oh, is it?
No, it dots or die bonus. Actually,
Or
or
Okay. So
or
2 and 2.
or a 2-die bonus.
2 and 2.
2 and 2 brings it to even.
That was my
Alright.
that was my thought process behind it.
Cool. So she gets the.
Just. I was just say we just kept talking about offering wealth and beauty.
Yes, but that was a generic example.
I know, but I wanted to.
Well, I'm choosing not to give her beauty. Number 1, because she's gonna be the head of a cult. No, there's a reason behind it because she's the head of a hacker cult, not your fan base. Who knows? It's all gonna be together though.
I was helping him flesh out his character.
Alright,
Because
so.
I'm a potato.
Because you're a potato.
Oh no, she's turned into a potato. There was too much espresso.
Oh shit!
Damn devil's taint.
Right.
No,
Lol.
right?
All right, so +7, +7. So
So you're
I need to
spending
have I need a sheet for Diana. Do we have an extra character sheet I can just throw a human up?
No, I'll figure it out.
Okay.
That's not that hard.
I know, it's just she's never had any more than just a fleeting kind of a thing till now.
Nope. Which means that she will, of course. My homework now is to put her on the obsidian portal and give her a sheet.
Yay!
Excellent.
So what do I need to roll for?
Contract?
Yes.
Nothing.
Oh,
You just literally write it out and she signs it.
okay, I wrote it out then.
Which you did last game, so essentially, if
Yeah.
if you wasn't paying attention.
I did. Yeah.
And did you already spend the willpower for it?
No.
She had not, because she didn't have the term, so I couldn't tell her how much willpower to spend.
Yes. How much do I need to spend?
One willpower. Point. One willpower. Point.
I lose a
The box.
point of willpower?
No, the box, not the actual circle.
Point is the box.
Okay.
The expendable
You
resource.
Dot
expend a
is the one
willpower.
that's actually filled in.
Okay, because it does actually mention dot, but that's soul pact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a soul pact.
That's
Okay,
all
well, I'm
packed.
not doing a soul pact, so I'm not going to lose a dot because I only have 3 to begin with.
I'm
So.
losing a dot.
That's okay. It's like
Well, then, since I'm here and I'm doing this
They're cheap
anyway,
to replace. They're
and
not
we're
as bad as I
focusing
thought.
on somewhat on my character, I do have 5 experiences I can spend.
yes,
I should probably spend some of those.
you should. You also got the cover experiences from the pack.
Oh, how many is that? 2?
For I don't know, look it up in the book for medial cover.
Medial cover. 2.
Two cover
Two
experiences.
cover experience or 2 cover beats?
Oh, hang on. I gotta go back to 116 up here.
Right.
It references it on 116. It doesn't just say page.
What a
page.
reference, gosh darn!
Hey, the last book I read, it just says page. I'm just saying.
Page XX.
Page XX.
Why is everything on page Roman numeral 20?
Right?
As a brief overview, the sword does not, of its own, have any sort of magical capability.
Okay.
It is an exceptionally crafted sword. It is a genuine katana
Okay, well.
from the Edo period of Japan that you theoretically stole from the Tokyo National Museum.
No one can prove it got to the States.
No one can prove how it got here in the first place. However, that doesn't mean that a dedicated individual who knows what he's looking at won't be able to identify it. You do not just have a random katana. You have a katana that can be identified by an expert as being supposed to be in a different country.
I would really like someone to be able to prove, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that a demon made this sword by fucking around in his tinker room. Just, what kind of workshop you had. Just, that's where the sword came from. Here's your empirical proof. Oh, well, we can't dispute that.
They don't. The joy of the burden of proof, however, is that they just have to subpoena the records of delivery.
Well, no, that...
Done. He signed for it. It doesn't matter how he got the sword. The sword is now his. Possession is 9/10 of the law. He stole it. To jail with you, sir! No, I'm just kidding.
So the katana is from when?
Edo period.
That's 2.
You're right. They have to do more than that. They have to prove that he maliciously sent the package to his house, which is
No.
impossible.
I was just being a crass and saying, prove how he got the sword. Like, they legitimately prove how he actually got the sword.
Oh, you're an acidist. Be careful what you ask for, honey.
Oh! He got the sword because he broke this umbrella.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I want. I think that'd be hilarious.
According to this document, Your Honor,
Yeah. Court of
this
law.
man took this umbrella and he snapped it, and then it was a sword. Shortly after. And I
He's
can prove that.
not supposed to have this sword because it's an antique.
Yes.
It's still battle ready?
Yes, of course. It's a katana.
So,
That doesn't mean it wasn't damaged.
Correct. Yes, not to overplay the significance of good steel. However, there is a cultural weight behind it, and that cultural weight does somewhat alter reality as you, a demon, are well aware.
Meaning it's perfect to embed.
Yes.
So I'm gonna start researching on what I need to make this into a gadget.
Don't forget, you can only use embeds that you know.
I know.
It's 2
And
full
the-
experiences, by the way.
What, for an embed?
No, for cover.
For what you
Okay.
Okay.
So they're 2 cover experiences,
Yes.
so they track separately, but you can use regular experiences to boost
Wait,
your
you can also
cover.
use an exploit.
Can you?
Mhm.
Ah,
The gadget looks really fucked up.
yeah. And the gadget, well, the vessel has to be suitable. We'll talk about the design process later.
Yeah.
Alright, so I need to spend something. How do you spend
Okay,
stuff
homework,
again?
please.
Is it just you spend the amount of experience for the next dot for an attribute? Is that correct?
Mm-mm.
Ah, damn it, Sarah.
There's for a dot in an attribute, it's 4 XP.
Okay.
A skill is 2 XP.
Okay.
A specialty is 1 XP. Merits are 1 XP per dot.
I need to.
Willpower is raised by raising your resolve and composure,
Or repurchase.
or you can
X.
repurchase one for 1 XP.
Is it 1 XP?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
For 1 XP, you can purchase a willpower dot that you've had to expend for like a
Oh.
soul pack. So it's
Okay,
not hard
so-
to get back.
Okay.
No. 'Cause originally I was worried with my new soul pack that I was getting into. Like, oh, good God, that's an experience point sink, and then I was wondering.
You can purchase Primum, can you not?
For
Yes,
5
you can.
experience.
For 5 experience. I have 5 experience.
More than welcome to. Just remember.
There's 2 of us at Primum 2 already.
Yes.
So, I mean, it would make sense.
Just remember. Your interlock gets you a free dot of primer
Mm-hmm.
that you cannot deny.
That's how I got mine.
So if you've already bought some, you could easily boost your character into Primum 6, 7, and 8, which creates complications like permanent glitches.
You don't want higher Primum?
You want medium Primum.
Yeah,
There's a perfect amount of primum.
it's about 5,
Yeah.
and it's the same for all the power sets in the world.
Because remember-
All
About
the
five.
they all do that now. The beast, and the vampire thing.
Beast is completely different.
Well, not beast the game, but I meant like as you're playing a vampire, that
Oh.
all of a sudden you have to have like
Humanity.
certain bloods. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, once your power.
Oh,
gets
right,
up.
because if you hit, like,
Why are you
fucking...
standing?
I'm going to the bathroom. I just got distracted by
Okay,
the
we'll
conversation.
go to the bathroom because I also have to go to the bathroom.
Oh.
Okay, so it's like Blood Potency 9 where you have to feed on other vampires
6.
or something. Whatever.
Yeah.
At 6, you
That
have to
is-
start feeding on vampires. Unless
Yes,
you
but
have...
that is the principle.
That's what I mean.
Is that there's a beyond 5, while you get superhuman limits, there's also a limiter in other